Patrick Mahomes recently surpassed Joe Montana for the most touchdowns ever in conference championship games, which has sparked a recent debate on whether Mahomes has already surpassed Joe Montana on the all-time quarterback list. Let us know in the comments how you're feeling about that debate. Make sure you like and subscribe as well. Shout out to our guy right here for a dope comment as well. And make sure you let us know at the end of this video if your team Scott, if your team Matt. We'll let Team Matt go first this time around, man. What do you make? Has Mahomes surpassed Montana already in your eyes?
No, I don't think he has. I think he's on his way. We've talked about this a lot, and winning this AFC championship to play in the Super Bowl was a big step in that direction. Mm-hmm. So he's reached that point where it's now he's chasing two people. He's chasing Montana, he's chasing Brady. And I feel like everybody's really wanting to skip the Montana just so they could talk about Brady because it's more relevant. He just retired. I get it. But the person Brady had to surpass was Montana. No doubt. Just off of that reason alone, no, I don't think he has. He still has, Montana has 4 Super Bowls. Montana played amazing in those Super Bowls.
Yes, he did.
He has the stats to back that up. He has the ability as a passer to back that up. And not only that, even though he didn't get to a Super Bowl with Mahomes' Chiefs, he did have a great end of his career with the Chiefs and being able to play, move past the 49ers to show that it wasn't just, Walsh or, the amazing team that the 49ers had around him.
In my eyes, Tom Brady is the only quarterback who can be ranked ahead of Patrick Mahomes at this point in history. Even with Mahomes not even wrapped up his 5th season in the NFL yet ahead of Super Bowl weekend. But let's recap those 5 seasons that he spent as a starter in the NFL. 5 seasons as a starter in the NFL for the Kansas City Chiefs. 5 conference championship games. Mahomes will appear in his 3rd Super Bowl in 5 years. It's just, I don't know if anybody has done what Mahomes has done this early in their career for a quarterback.
I mean, Montana won the first year he started, his 3rd year in the league. He led them to a 13-3 record and won a Super Bowl.
You said his 3rd year in the league? All right, I'll just continue then. Anyway, like I was saying again, Montana is great. I would argue that he is Mr. Super Bowl even ahead of Tom Brady. You look at some of Montana's numbers here. I got him right here. 4-0 obviously in the Super Bowl. 11 touchdowns to 0 interceptions in the Super Bowl. That's absolutely amazing. Joe Montana, no shade thrown on that man. A consensus top 3 quarterback in NFL history. But Patrick Mahomes is just simply more talented, and simply at this point through 5 seasons, he hasn't accomplished more, obviously, because Montana has the years on him, but it's hard to argue what Mahomes has done, again, through 5 seasons. And I'm going to look at it. I'm going to ask you a question, actually. Who is the best wide receiver to ever play in the NFL?
Jerry Rice.
That's Jerry Rice. That was Joe Montana's guy. And obviously, we're not going to sit here and act like Mahomes hasn't had very talented pass catchers to work with.
Not only that, but literally, I believe the stat is that Mahomes and Kelsey are only behind Brady and Gronk and Montana and Rice. So you're
behind them, right?
Yeah, but you're literally saying, is Travis Kelsey the greatest tight end of all time? The greatest receiving tight end of all time?
I think he is. Yes. I do. I'm being honest.
That is literally apples and oranges. If you're going to throw out Jerry Rice, I'm going to throw out that Mahomes also has a not only generational but all-time great that he's throwing to.
But he's not Jerry Rice, as great as Travis Kelsey is. And as much as I love Travis Kelsey, he's no Jerry Rice. He's not the greatest pass catcher to ever play football, and that's who Joe Montana had obviously the privilege of playing with for the majority of his career. And again, it's not a knock on Joe Montana. It's just simply stating the facts. And stating the facts as well, the Kansas City Chiefs traded away Tyreek Hill, probably the most explosive receiver in the NFL. They traded him away. They traded him away. And Mahomes instantly went back to another conference championship, his 5th in 5 years, went back to another Super Bowl, his 3rd in 5 years. And in that AFC championship game against Joe Burrow and a very talented Cincinnati Bengals team that just came off a Super Bowl appearance themselves, this man, Patrick Mahomes, is throwing to Marcus Kemp with the game on the line on 3rd down late in the game. Marcus Kemp had more tackles than catches this season for the Kansas City Chiefs. That's who Patrick Mahomes is working with to beat Joe Burrow, one of the greatest quarterbacks in the NFL, probably the 2nd best quarterback in the NFL at this point. That's who Patrick Mahomes beat to reach his 3rd Super Bowl in 5 years. Patrick Mahomes, again, I can understand if you don't want to put him ahead of Montana and Brady just yet. I completely understand that.
I'm not ready to.
But if we're objectively looking at what we've seen out of Patrick Mahomes through 5 years, there's only one person I'm comfortable putting ahead of him, and that's Tom Brady. But let us know in the comments, though, how you feel about this debate, man. Has Mahomes done enough? Does he need another Super Bowl or maybe a couple more?
Acting like Mahomes is playing with the sisters of the poor.
Well, I mean, he lost Juju in the AFC Championship game. He lost McColl in the AFC Championship game and Kadarius Toney. So he was basically left with Travis Kelce and a rookie in Sky Moore.
Montana's the original GOAT.
He is. He is until Brady passed him. And then
Mahomes hasn't passed him. You can't just skip a guy. Like,
don't skip it.
There's levels.
Earned.
There's levels to this.
It's earned. Let us know in the comments, if you're Team Scott with that boy Mahomes or if you're Team Matt with Joe Montana. But we'll catch you next time on Simple Questions. Thanks for watching. Feel free to check out our other videos and don't forget to smack that subscribe button down below while you're at it. Also, for more great and original content, head right over to bvmsports.com.